Hello from Varma. I'm extremely happy to inform you that a concert of mine is being organized at Shilparamam Ethnic Hall, Hyderabad at 10 a.m. on Saturday, the 13th of August. There are no tickets or passes and all are welcome. So this is the main point. Another point is that this concert would be webcast live, and you can find the link, YouTube link, where it should come online below the video description. So these are the two first points. Now I would like to share some background information about this event. I used to teach music in several locations from 1995 onwards, but I never taught online. I had many requests asking me to teach online, but I never accepted because the live atmosphere was always nice. But after the pandemic happened and all of us were indefinitely stuck at home, I started accepting a few invitations to teach online. And I never organized my classes. When other individuals or outfits approached me, I would accept, and slowly it started building up. And now suddenly looking back over the past 1.5 to 2 years, we have had so many memorable teaching and learning and sharing sessions online. They were organized by Irinyalakuda Varavina School of Music, Gagana School of Music, Bangalore, Charsur Arts Foundation, Chennai, then Chembur Fine Arts, Mumbai, big mega 24-hour sessions organized by Chembur Fine Arts, then Tara Talk Time in America. Like that, so many different organizers have approached me, and Acharya Net Bangalore. Like that, it goes on. I might have forgotten some people. But the wonderful thing is that many of the students would attend these sessions again and again, irrespective of what the theme was and who were the organizers. So the advantage with online classes was that I would be in Bangalore, but the students could be in Hyderabad and Chennai and Japan and Singapore and California and New Jersey and different places. So people of different age groups, different levels in music, different locations, people who spoke different languages, ate different food, we would all come together and be like one ideal happy family for some time. And connections were formed, friendships were formed. And then whenever I would have a live concert in Chennai or Bangalore or Trivandrum or any place, and I would make a promo video like this, every single time there would be messages from people I don't know saying, "Sir, when are you coming to Hyderabad? Sir, we want your concert in Hyderabad. We want your classes in Hyderabad." It's always Hyderabad again and again. And that never happened until now. But now a group of students who have been learning from me online, headed by Harita Hariharan Garu, they decided, hey, instead of waiting for somebody to bring him to Hyderabad, why don't we just take an initiative and get this guy to come? And as an organizer myself, I can say that when I was 29 years old, I started organizing a festival in Maharaja Swati Tirunal's palace. It was known later as the Swati Sangeetotsavam. I did it for 23 years, but when I started at age 29, I had all my hair, and all the hair was black, and I was just a young boy at that time with zero experience of organizing anything. But instead of just passively wishing, oh, I wish this would happen, why not just do it myself and then learn along the way? That is exactly what is happening now with this Hyderabad event. It is completely crowd funded, and just some good-hearted people who want this to happen, they are pooling their resources together and coming up with this event. So costs are involved, as you can imagine. To bring me from Bangalore, to bring Vinu from Thiruvananthapuram and Harikumar from Trichy, all of us have to fly to Hyderabad and stay in a hotel, and we have the venue, the sound system. Then they are planning live web streaming also. So with all this, just it's not under one banner or one big organization which is doing it. And I'm very, very, very happy with this, because with any big organization, they have their favorites and they call the same people again and again. And many good artists kind of just get left out. Later, somebody, so their time comes and we feel, oh my God. See, my big hero, Parasala Ponnamal teacher, for example, after I uploaded her videos in YouTube and she sang at Navaratri Mandapam, suddenly everybody wanted Ponnamal. And at that time, she was already 82 years old. So what happened when she was 72 and 62 and 52 and 42? She was singing in Kerala, and people like me and many others in Kerala who knew her value, we cherished every single note that she sang. But when people discovered her at the age of 82, people are saying, oh, we lost so many decades of hearing wonderful Ponnamal music. No? So that same thing happens to a lot of people whom I know directly. But now, because of social media and YouTube and online classes, it is wonderful that not only artists, listeners are also no longer at the mercy of somebody else, some big organization calling an artist. If listeners come together and they pool their resources together, not only concert but classes, so much is possible now. And I'm very, very happy that rather than just sit at home and wish that something will happen, people like this have come together and they are making it happen, which is something very, 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 very positive. And I hope this will be a trend, and more people, musicians and listeners, should come together and do this. Not only my concerts, but generally. Then August 13th, as some of you know, happens to be my birthday. So for years and years, I never celebrated my birthday. And because of which, once I had accepted a teaching session at Hyderabad at Saptaparni. Somebody knew it was my birthday, and they said, hey sir, isn't it your birthday today? So I said, yeah, I don't celebrate. Oh, happy birthday. Then I said, see, if you're saying happy birthday, then we should have a chocolate cake. No? So Rajani Garu of Saptaparni, she immediately ordered a chocolate cake, and all of us had the chocolate cake after the class. So it was a kind of very warm, sweet and spontaneous thing which happened. But after that, it kind of became a tradition that year after year, I would be in Hyderabad for my birthday. And since the date was August 13th, around that time, the weekend, we would have a 2-day session of classes. And August 15th, holiday, or next weekend sometime, we would have a concert. And I would sing some of the songs which I taught during the teaching session, and the students would sing along, and it became a very joyful and beautiful thing. So this time, there is no class before my birthday, but this is an earnest request. Just because it's my birthday, please don't spend your money buying gifts or a cake or chocolate or anything like that. If you feel like contributing, please contribute to the fund which is being created for organizing this concert. I will give Harita Garu's email ID in the video description below. You don't have to feel obliged to contribute. Just come, enjoy the concert and go. That is also fine. But please don't bring any gifts. If you come, that will be, and all of us have a very nice morning. That would be the best gift. And as for the songs, for those of you who have never heard me, you will hear a lot of very rare songs. For those of you who have been my fans and who have been listening to me for a long time, you will find a lot of much beloved and familiar songs also. And those of you who have been attending all my classes regularly, you will find songs which are very, very, very familiar, and songs which you know also. So that would be the kind of songs I sing, which I have been teaching over the past several years. There are a lot of people I have to thank, starting with Harita Garu and Saptaparni, which is embodied by Anuradha Garu. So Anuradha Garu and me, our acquaintance and friendship and interaction, it goes, I think, 1.5 decades. And we've always shared this very warm, supportive and wonderful connection. So even now, though Saptaparni auditorium is not available, unfortunately, on August 13th. But Anuradha Garu is still supporting. There are people in the media who have been very, very supportive. And there are people who live not in Hyderabad but in other places in India and all over the world who have been very supportive also. Then, speaking of Hyderabad plus birthday celebration and whatever, when I was 50 years old, some of my fans, headed by Lakshmi Menon, they got together and brought out this beautiful book of tributes written by people whom I value a lot, not necessarily only from the Carnatic music field, from different walks of life, including my beloved English teacher, Abraham Joseph sir, who passed away recently. He was a wonderful man. So people who know me from the time I was a child, my student's student, the gentleman who serves me cold coffee with ice cream in Cochin, like that, different people who all mean a lot to me. Like that, this collection of tributes was brought out 4 years ago. That was also printed by Saptaparni. And this is not available for sale in Amazon or in bookshops or anywhere. So I just paid money and bought a few copies, which earlier, before the pandemic, I used to take 1 or 2 copies during my concerts, and if somebody was interested, they could buy. So if you are interested to buy this book, then because the paper quality is very good. So if I take like 5-10 books, it is really heavy. So I won't be lugging many books all the way to Hyderabad and bringing them back unsold. So if there is enough demand for this book, because you won't get it in any other way, I'll bring a few copies of my 50th birthday book also. Yeah, it's been a long promo. That's why the important part I said in the beginning itself, that I have a concert at Hyderabad at Shilparamam Ethnic Hall at 10 a.m. on Saturday, the 13th of August. And it should be webcast live also. If the video quality is good, I hope to share the video with Music Box channel also, which you can watch later. So please feel welcome to inform your music loving friends. Bye.